Welcome back, everyone. This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with some Season 6 action from the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs. And we are still going to be covering the first round. And in the last bit, we did see the Wood Elf team take out Ozian's Tomb Raiders, the Undead team 2-0. And now we are going to be checking out the Great Green Wallop, the Orc team taking on Sea Battle Seahawks. High Elf team. Orc team is going to be coached by the last season's winner, Ducke. Season 1 and Season 2 and Season 5 champion. We're going to look to do it yet again with this Orc team. And we're going to see how he is going to be on his way. So let's go ahead and jump into the replay. And we're going to be underway at this moment. Yes, of course. How can you refute that perhaps, quite possibly, Ducke is maybe the best coach in Blood Bowl ever to live on this planet? I don't know, but definitely he's gonna be up there. He'll be looked to do it again, and he will be fighting against a very, very beaten up High Elf team. This is gonna bode very well for him. Oh man, just about anybody else wanted to play the High Elf team, but Ducke gets the draw. That's the nice thing about a random tournament. You just never know. The Great Green Wallop, coached by Ducke, the Orc team, is going to be facing off against the High Elf team, coached by Cyclops. The Sea Battle Seahawks. We will have Eldril Sidewinder as a star player to come in, and he'll also have another man in there. I forget his name off the top of my head. I think it's Mordranian or something like that, but we'll see in just a moment as we get into the coin flip kickoff. It's not completely done for the the Sea Battle Seahawks, because since they are going to have lots of loner players to come in, then that means they'll have lots of inducements, yeah? So he'll have a couple of star players as well as a wizard to come in. And I do believe that the Sea Battle Seahawks are going to be choosing to receive the ball. So let's go ahead and check out the skills real quick. Hey, what's going on, Nate? Yes, it is going to be our team today. I wonder who you're going to be voting for, hey? We're going to check out. That's right, guys. The Orc team, coached by Ducke. He's going to have Black Orc there with guard, block, and also the dodge ability. Blitzer, pretty much the main ball carrier. Well, actually, it's going to be this one, the main ball carrier. But he's going to have +1 in movement allowance, Frenzy with the Polygon Mighty Blow, and the tackle ability. And this one here, +1 in strength, +1 in movement allowance, sure hands with that tackle and the dodge. Yes, he is going to be the main ball carrier, block, and guard for that other Blitzer here. The other Blitzer, Polygon Mighty Blow, and guard, tackle, and Black Orc with the block and the guard, as well as this one here, block, guard, and dodge ability. Lineman with fend, guard, and block, and then stand firm for this other Black Orc here with the but the Mighty Blow and the stand firm. Dirty player lineman to boot on the sideline. I feel like it's better than a Goblin with Sneaky Gid, but some people like them because they might get the troll combo. As you can see there, Ducke, he is not having the troll on the pitch. Who needs really stupid, right? Especially when you have a Blitzer with the +1 in strength there. High Elf team, though, he does have his weapons, and he will have a leap, guard, and the blodge lineman right there, as well as +2 in agility, tackle, blodge with the sidestep. Lots of loner players, but he will have Eldril Sidewinder with that hypnotic gaze, and then Moranian, that's what his name is, Moranian. He's going to have Wrestle, Block, Dauntless with the tackle ability. And then here, another lineman with the Wrestle and Dodge. That does mean that a couple of loner players will be able to come in, so Orc team might get a bunch of bashes off, but as long as he has a whole bunch of loner players, this might be a good battle. We'll see about that. Security gate for any riots or pitch invasions to be canceled. Ducke, 3 rerolls with an apothecary, and then a wizard, as I said before. The Sea Battle Seahawks. The Orcs will smash the puny elves, says Nate. Alright, Nate. Yeah, I love it, man. This is going to be a good one. High Elves will be receiving the ball first. It's not out of it. I mean, being down this much in team value could mean the end for just about any team, but Cyclops, not too bad of a coach. He is going to come in and hopefully be able to get the hurt on the Orc team, or at least be able to score it quite a few times. Wrestle will mean that he'll take down the Black Orc with guard, will mean he'll be able to get a 2-die block, and we'll be able to finally get down a lineman. with defend. Ooh, no, defend down guy. Stand firm. Is going to keep him there in the front line. We are underway in earnest. Nate says he likes the OR team, and he doesn't even know who the heck is coaching him. He's going to get the blitz in. Greed rolls aplenty. We'll get that hit in and be able to get the nice armor value break. Just going to be a stun though, but he will be able to move in further, or actually back off. Looks like he's going to hang the leap blodge guard out. And honestly, the OR team, all they really need to do is just focus up on some of these key players, namely this +2 in agility high elf blitzer with the -1 move allowance, and also quite possibly this leap blodge man right there, also going to be a very dangerous receiver. And then maybe get down Eldritch Sidewinder. Just the armor value 7 can get him down with great ease. But we'll see how well this high elf team is going to maybe protect his players. Big hit in there with the foul, but just going to cause a stun on that foul, unfortunately. And that will mean the end. Now the OR team, Ducke, will be able to answer. And he's going to be able to answer hard. Lots of guys there with Mighty Blow. Should be able to get down quite a few of these high elves. Should be able to get his Piling On and Mighty Blow blitzer there. He's got more than just one there. He's got this one over here, so he should be able to get blitz in. And he should be able to get down a couple of more high elves. Look at the puny gits. You're going to stand a chance. That's right. Against the boys. The boys in green. Frenzy, hit, defender stumbles. That's going to be good enough right there. Just going to get a hit in. Should get the Piling On follow-up. No, not going to get the Piling On follow-up at all. And then he's just going to get a little safety here. Definitely need that man in the backfield to keep things up. Does have tackle for him as well, so he's ready for this high elf game. Not going to let these guys get too far with that dodge ability. One of the main things here against any elf teams is that you need to get a few tackle on your guys to make sure that they don't go too far, get some injuries off, and then hopefully be able to cut the day short for any elven team that you'll be facing off against. He's going to get a screen up here. Eldritch Sidewinder not only going to have the hypnotic gaze, but he also has the catch ability, so that's going to be nice for agility as well. So he will be a good ball catcher. I don't know if he really wants to give him the ball at this moment. Doesn't need to quite score it right away. So far so good. No injuries on either side. Might think about holding the ball, but it appears now he's going to go for the pass, and he's going to get a 2+ to the 2+ catch. No problem when you got +2 in agility. Can pass it just about anywhere. I feel like he should have held the ball, maybe even drop back the pass. Play some real high elf Blood Bowl football there, but he's going to get this little short thinking pass over till Eldril and quite possibly get the score straight away. Nate, how much do you know about Blood Bowl, man? You know a lot more than you pretend. Come on. Gonna get the foul in there. Gonna get that. Might have been a big foul, but not gonna get any injuries out of it, unfortunately. Or team will be able to get his bashes on. Should be able to get down this leap blodge guard, get the blitz on him, and then cover the top and be able to stifle up Eldritch Sidewinder if he gets too crazy with it. I'm a little bit surprised that he's going to give him the ball, because that hypnotic gaze can also be used on the offensive side of things. So he could have just put the guy in there, hypnotic gaze, and then be able to take down the tackle zones, and then his guy might be able to run around. But it appears that he's going to get that hit in. KO is going to be called there, and he will not come back and be able to provide any more escort. And that's going to be the leap lineman as well. So not going to be as versatile, or it's going to be able to power up his guys here against Eldritch Sidewinder. Not going to let him go a little bit too far. Blackboard should drop back. Not Blackboard, but the Blitzer should just drop back here. We'll be able to cover this right side. Not going to give too much, as you can see. Going to get a very tight screen up against this ball carrier, and he's got nowhere else to go but except backwards. I do believe there's no real hope here in trying to get through a two-turner right away. Absolutely nothing, Nate. Come on now. Oh, that's all right though. You might, at least the one thing you know is that he does have a chance at scoring it at this touchdown area. You do know regular football, I'm sure. Some of that NFL action. So if anything, you don't know the nuances, but at least you'll know what's going on a little bit. Gonna get the dodge up. And he will try to get to the right side. Looks like he's just going to maybe hand off to the +2 agility, but the screen is not necessarily up yet. He's going to hold it up with Eldril Sidewinder. So there we go. He's going to give it back to the +2 agility man, and then quite possibly take it up the right side. Or though is going to make the loner player miss that. No rerolls there. Loner players here aplenty. So you can't use those rerolls with Wild Abandoned, because you're going to end up losing a whole bunch more than you'll be able to get in there. So loner player now, he's going to be the one holding up the top side, but I think, yes, he's going to get the blitz off on Eldril. If you can get this player out as soon as you can, you definitely want to do so. Get that defender down, die. Gonna get the hit on the armor value 7. Just looking like it's going to be a stun at the moment. No, it's going to be an injury. Ooh, rolled a 9, but the mighty blow adds to that, and it's going to get the 10 on there. Oh, lordy lord. It's going to get out as well. Oh man, Apo won't be used on him as well, so he's going to be out. Eldril Sidewinder, a big piece in the puzzle there for the High Elf team, is going to get out. And he won't be able to provide any more support. And that's just turn 3. It would have been unfortunate that Eldril Sidewinder won't be able to come back in, but that is the thing here. He laid himself out on the line to maybe get a quick score, but the Orc team all over the ball, not giving just any inches here. He is absolutely going after the ball carrier. That's what I'm talking about. Get him, boys. Yes. Orc team is making mincemeat of this High Elf team at this moment. Turn 4 here, so the High Elf team being down a couple of guys now. He's gonna have to think about scoring it pretty quick, but I do believe he's trying to force things a little bit too hard here. I just feel like the High Elves should probably have played this a little bit more softer. Maybe again drop back to pass and then go for it by the end of the period. Plenty of guys there that can be a real threat for the ball carrier to throw to. I mean, he's a really great thrower with that +2 in agility. So I mean, he could throw it anywhere. That's 6 agility, +2 to the throw. So you talk about long passes, they are just easy for him to do. You can throw it from right here for a 2+ basically. I think about right here would be a 2+. Right? That'd be a plus, because this would be a 2+, and then 3+, 4+, right? Right around there. So then it's just like he throws it from half court, and he's gonna be able to make that shot. It's like we're playing basketball here, guys. 2+ from there. And hell, well, I don't think he can throw from back here because there is a range limitation, but still, he can definitely huck it from a million miles away. Ball carrier though, he's gonna get surrounded up, so he might actually get a chance here for a nice little touchdown coming up. Might see the blitz on him. Well, we definitely gonna see the blitz on him, but he's gonna get a whole big old surround. 3-die block coming up, if my count is not incorrect, and it looks like defender stumbles. We'll be able to get him down. Ball is gonna come out, and he's gonna just mark it up. No real need to get it, I guess. No, he is going to get it. And he will do the go for it, and he will get him down. And will dodge away. Will get the 1-die block. Going to get the skull, though. But he will get the reroll. Just going to be a push here. No real support coming up here for the ball carrier. Or for the man trying to get the ball. I mean, he's just pushing it too hard here. Cyclops is just trying to force something where there really isn't anything to be forced. I think he could have just played this thing straight up. Sure, he's got a bunch of loner guys, but at the same time, pushing it as hard as he did with the ball carrier, I don't think was the way to go here. But he's going to lose that ball nonetheless after pressing too hard. And this is what we're going to see, I think. Another failed roll right there. But again, re-roll is not necessarily the best thing to do for the loner guys. And he's going to be down on the ground yet again. Get that blitz off, and honestly, if the Orc team could just take down this +2 in agility man, then all counterplay will just about be over for this High Elf team, and that's why Ducke is placing a whole bunch of guys on there. Get a 3-die block, pretty much ensure that he's going to get him down after the blitz coming up. And at this point, it's just all about GG. It's all about it here. Gonna get yet another man in there. Get the blitz. 3-die block. Just gonna be a push though. Loads of pushes on the die roll. And that's going to keep him up, unfortunately. Ball carrier will move up. Turn 5 coming up. Our team should be able to score it. And then it's going to be his possession half in the next bit. And honestly, High Elves need some type of miracle now to get back into this game if he has any hope of winning. But at this point, Cyclops, I think, is playing like he can't pretty much win it. But he will use the fireball, try to stifle up the Orc team as much as possible. Oh, there is a nice fireball. In fact, will get the injury off on the Black Orc as well. And so you talk about a good fireball, that's it. But unfortunately, Scatter goes into the hands of the Black Orc and he picks it up on the bounce, and that's really bad. He's gonna have to spend the blitz here on the Black Orc and hopefully be able to get him down, but just gonna be a couple of pushes, and that is it. Oh my gosh, that was the chance right there. High Elves, and that was a really great fireball, but a terrible bounce and a terrible catch. And that's going to save things for this Orc team. Should just get the handoff here back to the ball carrier, and that will be it. 2-die block, defender stumbles. Heck, the Ducke might actually just score it there with the Black Orc there. That'll be quite enough from these guys, and that'll be it. Get the both down. That is the difficulty here of the High Elf team. Loads of loner guys, no skills. They're just there just to be there, unfortunately. But Black Orc, I think he might actually hold on to the ball. Still quite a bit of ways from his next little level up there. But definitely, if he gets the touchdown, then he'll be a little bit closer. I don't know about that. Turn 6, though, he's going to have to maybe hand it off to somebody quicker. He's going to do so right there. 67% on the catch. He's going to have to catch it if the High Elf team won't get too much counterplay. And it looks like he doesn't, but the ball is going to land in a great spot for the Sport team. But the High Elf team should be able to hit somebody into it. This Fend lineman might be a good candidate. Get him back on there and then push him into the ball and get the scatter out. But unfortunately, gonna miss that dodge there with the loner player, and that will end things. Wow, it's turn 7 coming up here for this Orc team. He needs to pick this ball up and move the ball up. If anything, get a receiver out for an attempt at the touchdown. Gonna get the KO there on the lineman, loner. But so far so good though. I think I'll take this. Except for that injury to Eldritch Sidewinder, High Elf should be pretty good. Oh, never mind. But there is gonna just be an injury on a loner player. That's what they're there for, I guess. But there is gonna be a couple of more loner players there on the sidelines coming for the High Elf team. And now he should just get this ball pickup. Needs to at least get a guy down there before he tries the ball pickup, I'm sure. We'll get the blitz off. As long as there's no nuffling, then this will be okay here for this Orc team. Piling on. Mighty Will finally piling on. And he will try to get the hurts on. And he will get a armor value break after all. But just going to be a stun there. Going to get a little bit of an escort here. And he should move this guy down there just to ensure that he has somebody in range for this touchdown before the pickup roll coming up. For this blitzer with that guard and block ability. He does have a guy back there in range, so if he fails the pickup, it's all but over. He does get the pickup, and the blitzer is going to be in range after one more go for a roll, but he's going to fail the go for a roll at the end. But that's okay. He does have a re-roll. Only 136. Oh, good thing he didn't fail that one as well. Otherwise, he would have been in all kinds of trouble. I don't think he would have been able to get the touchdown after all, but I believe with that last go for a roll will mean that the High Elf team won't have any counterplay, won't be able to get to the ball carrier, and that is it. A little bit of a risk here for Ducke, but nonetheless he should be able to get that touchdown afterwards. No High Elves in range, I do believe. Maybe this one. No, he's got 5 movement on, and so he is definitely out of range, and High Elf team has just gotten out-positioned by the Orc team. How many times can you say that? Orc team has out-positioned the High Elf team. Not very often at all. Now, with that, probably not going to see too much more out of this. Probably get the 3-die block going, and then go into the locker room. But I don't know about this. No rerolls, but 3-die block. What's the chances of getting 3 skulls? Not much. It's going to try to get down the wrestle dodge. the Raja. And will be a 3-die block, and not going to be able to get him down, unfortunately. And he will get the score in at the last moment. Ducke goes up 1-0 on the High Elves possession half. And again, the High Elf team needs something here in the second half. He needs to play aggressively, so at least we'll see some real aggression coming out. But I don't know if that's going to be enough coming out from the High Elf team. But at least he still has a shot, though. But Wizard already used. And the OR team, all he needs to do is just cage up hard, laugh at the High Elf team as they bounce off the walls. And that will be that. Oh boy. Go ahead and fast forward into the kick. And we'll see what is going to be up next. Ducke on the offense. We're going to see this OR team now. Wog, says Nate. Well, you know enough about 40K though to talk about the OR team. I don't know if they need to walk at this point. They're not the underdog. They just need to go and crush the opponent, right? High Elves now kick off. We need something here. Maybe even a blitz. There we go. Will be a blitz on this kickoff. Unfortunately, High Elves are a little bit too far back. I feel like they should have been playing for the blitz so that he can get his guys in there a little bit more close. Get more High Elves in the backfield to maybe be able to take advantage of this ball right there. But I think with the +1 in or +2 in agility, man, he will be able to dodge through. Yes, he is going to get straight under the ball, but will he be able to get some support here, especially with a bunch of loner guys right there? He's going to place them in melee range of this OR team, tie him up a little bit as he gets some of his other guys in. They're going to get the 3+ dodges, and they're going to miss one of the dodges. He's going to have to re-roll that if he's going to help get his guys out there. No, yes, he's going to get there. Yes, he will get that re-roll, and he's going to be enough here to hopefully tie up that blitzer. He's going to try to get around the left side. I think he already used the re-roll, so yes, he's going to get another helper here, but the OR team should be able to get the hit on with the +2 in agility. That was just a 2+ catch on the fly, but as you can see there, this catcher is just going to be a -1 of movement allowance, so he's just short of making the touchdown by himself. And I don't know if you want to hand off to this loner guy who is in range for the touchdown, but I think at this point you wanted to square it up 1-to-1, right? High Elves now with that blitz has a new bit of life here. Our team needs to get him down, and needs to get him down in earnest, but with tackle and also lots of guys here in the backfield, should be able to get 2-die block for certain, and then be able to get the blitz off, and then maybe be able to get this ball back. Wait and see in just a moment on value break. That's going to help the OR team's cause. You know, the races, but not really how this game works, huh? Yeah. All right. That's acceptable, Nate. Gonna get the skulls there, so reroll's gonna have to be used down to 2, but not a big deal. OR team, not every day you use too many rerolls when you got the proper skillage. 3-die block, just gonna be a push on that 3-die block, and not gonna get enough out of it. Earlier already had used the reroll, and so gonna be just a push. And again, if this guy did not have did not lose the movement allowance, he would have been able to just get a blitz off, get the score, and then that's it. But he's going to be just a little bit short here. Oh boy, you talk about, you think, oh, I don't need the +1 of movement allowance. He's got plenty of movement allowance enough with the 6, but oh man, had he had his normal 7, then he would have been able to march into the end zone after doing 2 go for it rolls. But there, he's just a tad, just a hair short. That's it. Ooh, gonna miss that dodge. And again, loner players, why would you re-roll anything when loner players fail anything? But with that fail there, ouch. I think honestly, just go ahead and maybe do it, but I can't quite blame the High Elf team for not re-rolling that. And the OR team should be able to get back here, and barring some type of nuffling again, should be able to take him down. But I think at this point, seeing how that last bit had kind of screwed him a little bit, he might just go do the blitz straight away and be sure that he gets a 3-die blitz in and be able to get the ball out. Can't let the High Elf team square this up. Look at that, +1 in movement allowance, able to get back there without needing to do go for it rolls. Oh boy, this O team has really shored up any type of real weaknesses with a whole bunch of +1 in movement allowance. Defender down die. Will be able to get him down. That was pretty much an assurance. Sidestep, so the ball is going to fly out of bounds there. And is going to be in an okay spot for both sides, but I think this might actually favor the High Elves a little bit more because he does have a whole bunch of loner players right there. Blackhorse going to attempt the ball pickup. Not going to get that re-rolled there at all, and then 50% pickup is going to fail. High Elves has a chance, but with a bunch of loner players, how much of a chance does he really have here? He's got to dodge away or something like that. Pick up his guys and get the block off against the Black Orc. 2-die block at least, I don't know. But you want to really use that blitz on him. Oh boy, he's going to stand up his man, not going to dodge away or anything like that. But I guess with the -1 in movement outs for that guy, that's only 2 more, and then 2 more go for it rolls. So I guess doesn't want to do that. But now everything's going to be resting on the loner players. And there we go. There's going to be the first fail there. He will get the loner reroll, and he is going to be able to get on over there. But again, more loners going to have to dodge away. Yes, he is going to get it. 2-die block coming up. He will get the defender down, and he will have a chance at the ball. But again, loner players got to pick up the ball. It's just a 2+, but still, he does have a shot. Does get a dodge away. +2 in agility, man. He's going to get all the 2+ dodges. A bunch of guys get himself into range for maybe getting there. But the loner player, he tries to dodge away, maybe gets the ball pickup. But unfortunately, not going to get anything out of it. But at least he has a sure shot at maybe getting to the ball. Or team needs to scramble back and get that ball. But with the time going down, doesn't want to get into overtime period against this High Elf team. That's kind of what I talked about in the first half. I think the High Elf team pressed a little bit too hard. I mean, it definitely wasn't over for this High Elf team from trying to win this ball game. But pressing just too hard with the ball carrier and trying to get to the touchdown. Got his guys injured. No Eljo sidewinder now. Trying to get the screen up. I just kind of don't like how the High Elf team had played the first half. Almost playing to lose it almost. Not maybe playing to not expecting to win this game. But look how close it is at this moment. Had the High Elf team scored it regularly, it would be 1-0, and then maybe get the blitz in the second half, and the OR team would be the one scrambling to try to get to the ball. But at this point, High Elves just need to get there, need to at least get this touchdown and maybe get to overtime, and then getting into the overtime period wouldn't be so bad because he's got a big thrower with that +2 in agility, man. As I said, can throw it from the halfway mark there, and this would have been a good game. But I think High Elves, again, planning on losing against the one of the best coaches ever in Blood Bowl. I can't blame him though. I mean, like, what do you expect, right? You got a whole bunch of loner guys, but it's just not done, right? It's not ever done. He's still got the other star player in there. Loner player, he's going to get that hit off, and he's going to have to pick this ball up with the loner guy. So there we go. Dodge away. These are all just 2+ dodges. And he's going to be open now, so the High Elf's going to have to pick it up the loner player and throw it. Going to be a 2+ pickup into a 3+ throw, I think, after getting down there. But, oh, going to fail the dodge. Tries to get the loner reroll and doesn't get it. In the end, bites him really hard in the butt. That's it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ducke is going to have it easy now. But that's alright though. High Elves just had a chance there, I think, but it's not over yet. It isn't over yet, but it pretty much is. As soon as the OR team picks this ball back up, oh, and injury, and when it rains, it pours. Might as well an arm value to boot, and not even going to use the apothecary there. And as I said, I mean, High Elves are just kind of playing like, whatever. I was expected to lose this game, and I think he should have used the apothecary there at least. But I guess seeing how there's still guys that can definitely take out the +2 in agility, man, and he needs that guy. I guess holding it for him, but still. I think at this point you just kind of have to risk it, right? And the ball is going to be open now to getting picked up. Looks like the ball won't get picked up though. I think. Maybe, yes, he's going to get the, he's going to fail the pickup roll. Sure hands pickup. And he's going to fail it. So High Elf still has another shot. And he can just pick up his man on the touchdown area. Should be able to get the blitz off. Should be able to get these pair of pushes here. Gonna get the fend off, but that's okay. That's gonna be enough. But the push here. Oh, he doesn't push him in the right spot. What? Let's see here. Did he not push him in the right spot? Uh-oh. Oh no. Don't tell me this. Don't tell me this. High Elves. More little bitty mistakes here. Right there. Oh man, failed that sure hand split. It got the go for a roll though. And yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think when he made this blitz, the whole point was to push him over here. But I guess, oh no, but he wanted to hit him again. Yeah, get the push here, and now the guard man is right there. I guess he wanted to put him there, but I mean I guess that doesn't necessarily change much. But now the guy's still going to be marking the ball. I don't know. 2-die block nonetheless. We'll be able to get him down now. Ball is going to be, out of there, but unfortunately going to get caught by the ball carrier, and that's extremely unfortunate. High Elf team cannot catch a break. Absolutely cannot catch a break. And I believe that was a 6+ pickup there. No, 5+ on the catch. But he gets the 5, and he will be able to get it on the bounce again. Or team. The way this game's going, I guess I can't blame the High Elf team for playing the pretty much lose this game. But still, oh man. He's still got a little bit of life left. As long as there is still a way to get to that ball carrier, Ducke could get scored upon, and this is still not over for the High Elf team. It looks bleak, but it's not. Still needs some pretty good play here from the Orc team to get the ball free at this moment. Will we get that hit in? And he's going to stand right there. So 2-die blocks all around. Then he's going to reform the cage right there. Too bad there's no Eldritch Sidewinder, like I said. Definitely needed him for this defensive bit right there to open up a hole so that he can get to the ball carrier. To do with Eldritch Sidewinder to get the Hypnotic Gaze off. 6-7% chance without any tackle zones on you. And then you'll be able to Hypnotic Gaze the part of the cage, and then you'll be able to blitz in there. But with these tackle zone for Hypnotic Gaze, it's a -1 to the roll, but just got to ensure that you're not touching anyone right there. We'll get the break on the +2 and agility man there after the piling on ability. And that is it. High Elves are going to try to get to that ball. We'll be able to start off here with the defender down die, and with that should get a 2-die block here. In there, the loner dodging in there against the tackle zone, but unfortunately no more rerolls left, and that is that. Our team should be able to recover now after blitzing off this loner player. Should be able to move the ball up a little bit. Turn 14 coming up. All he really needs to do is play keep away, and that's it. Wow. Frenzy hit. Now loner guys are only things that are separating this Orc team from immortality. Another win for Ducke, and that'll be more money in the bank here for this man there. I think at this point, Cyanide might as well just start up a college fund for Ducke's babies. Because I think he is on his way. Even playing a tier 1 team as the Orc team without any real weaknesses that I can see. It's going to take a real feat for anybody to take out Ducke and to stop him from winning yet another championship and take home another 500 euros for first place. It's going to take something special here. And the way the brackets are, it's just, I don't know. Who can stop the Ducke? Nobody. I just don't know. I see on the tournament, normally you kind of see in the tournament, okay, I like these two guys there, and they're going to meet up at the championship, but who can stop the Ducke? I don't know. I just think at this point, nobody. Going to try to get a man in there to help out on the assist, get the 2-die block coming up. Going to miss the go for it roll, and when it rains, it pours. Our team now He's going to be able to hopscotch in there, do cartwheels into the end zone. Coming up, just needs to get the blitz from the Black Orc on that man there. Orcs is the biggest and the strongest, and especially being piloted by this famous coach here. He should be able to get the win there. Orcs are going to be able to take one. Going to get the blitz off. Use the blitzer, I guess. Going to just get the push, but that should be enough there. Moves the guy up there. Black Orc should be able to shore up the other side there to ensure that he doesn't get too much further. Won't do the go for it rolls. Gonna hold it yet another turn coming up. Should be able to get the Black Orc there. Right in front of that man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Ducke going for the hits in. A little bit uncharacteristic that he's not making these moves first, but at this point he's got it. Gonna do the 2 go for it rolls, actually allowing this blocker to still have a small shot at it. No, he's not. I thought maybe he was gonna do it with the Black Orc there with no need for any go for it rolls, but I think at the last moment, hey, I better cover him up on the sideline there, but no worries. Loners still are missing the go for it rolls, and that is it. Turn 16 coming up, and he will go 2-0. Gonna hand it off to the Black Orc. Oh, that's what he wanted to do. Get the Black Orc 3 SPP, and he will be able to get him the rock. And he will be able to score it with the Black Orc. Just gonna be 1 SPP away from another score there. Ugroth, eat your face. He's gonna get the touchdown. 2-0 in High Elves. Can't do anything more. Security gate's gonna prevent any riots, and so with that, this is all but over. Ducke will be the winner, and he will be able to move on, barring any big injuries caused by this High Elf team at the end of the second half. But I do believe that is it. I'm gonna take a look. Whoa! Orcs are plenty! Nate, what do you think about that performance by the Orc team? If the Orcs had tails, they'd be wogging it. Oh no. I'll stop. I'll stop right now. I'll stop with the puns. The silly puns. Little bitty kick there. I think it's going to fall short. And the Elven team not even going to attempt the 1-turn touchdown. Turn 16, we should see a huge amount of hits. And that will be it. And then see there, Ducke has lined up correctly for you guys out there. Make sure that you put your guys 2 away, and if you have your full complement, make sure you put the guy on the outside right there to ensure that they have to go through the maximum tackle zones to get to the back of the end zone. So that's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the 2+ pass, because from there, that is a 2+ pass. And that's it. Gonna get the foul off. At the end, at turn 16, did get the vanity pass. 103 SVP. But again, that one little -1 in movement allowance, I think, costed him the game-tying score at the beginning of the second half. Here comes the foul. Lots of loner players. Why not? And he will get the injury, but no big one there. And that's it. 2-0 there. As you can see from the statistics, all but over here. Or team, even though just getting just a few injuries. There are 3 injuries, 3 KOs. But quite honestly, tying the High Elf team to basically nothingness. Whoops, wrong one there. Brackets. Now, as you can see there, the Great Green Wallop will move on 2-0. Just about everybody voted for them to win, and who could blame them? They will play against Cricket So Horny, the Lizard team, and so this is this might be a good matchup. There, Lizard team will have Saurus back for this match, and so we'll see. We will definitely see. Oh man, I don't know who I like for this match. On Monday, we'll see Necromantic team take on the Dark Elf team. I don't know if I'm going to cast that, but I do believe this Bretonian team, though, may not have a game to play, and so might actually get the free win because Heavy Kings has not been able to schedule the game. And that's a bit unfortunate. And with that, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that follow button, subscribe, like my videos, and hopefully, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Nate, I'll see you in just a good bit. It was a pleasure. I'm gonna be streaming some other games, so Nate, don't you go too far away, buddy. But I'm gonna end this cast here so that I can make sure that is up. So I'll see you guys in a bit.